Morgan Jones with the ball now for North Carolina Central. She gives it to Tiffany Gary, and she'll give it right back to Jones. Jones now drops it inside, right side for Tiffany Gary. Great vision from Morgan Jones to find Tiffany Gary in the right block. Here's Conerly with the ball now. Raquel Davis now. She'll decide to drive into the lane. Pull-up jumper high off the glass. Count it. And pass will go intended for Ashley Craig, taken away by Jessica Freeman. Freeman now Mo goes up ahead. Raquel Davis by herself, and now she'll convert on the fast break opportunity.
That's Rocky at her best right there.
Conerly now will move the ball to Freeman. Freeman now thinks about the three. Is on the way. Oh, no good off the left side of the iron. Rebounded by Raquel Davis. Good on the left side. Raquel Davis, 15. Scoreline down to 6. A minute left here. And North Carolina Central now with the crowd into it. Let's see if they can work some magic with 60 seconds remaining, down by 6. Coach, down the stretch, this team showed tremendous heart. Tell us a bit about what it was like seeing them perform on the floor.
They executed well, possibly the last 3 minutes of the game. One of the things that we talked about, though, was just making sure that our intensity is throughout the game in terms of our play and not waiting until the last 3 minutes. But they did show very good fight tonight at the end.
Jessica Freeman, she knocked down 2 dramatic three-pointers at the tail end of the game. What's it like having her as a player that you can trust to be able to inject a spark down the late stages in the game?
Well, you know, Jessica does that for us throughout games, you know, not just at the end, but, you know, she is that person that you know. Jessica, you know what you're going to get from Jessica. It's going to be every night. She's the same way in practice.
Go down to the post. Raquel Davis able to pull down yet another double-double today. Tell us a bit about her performance today and what it's like to have her as a Lady Eagle.
Well, it's good to see Raquel kind of getting back on track with what we expect for her. She's a very talented young lady, and so certainly for her presence down in the paint gives us a legitimate presence in the post. She's learning now how to handle those double teams that she's been facing the last couple of games. Tonight, Coppin chose not to double, and she was more effective for us on the interior.
Well, you dropped down to 2-3 in conference now, but have Morgan State rolling in on Monday. Tell us a bit about how you're looking forward to that game and what it's going to take for us to even up again in the conference standings.
Well, each conference game, we're always looking forward to those particular games. We have another game with Morgan State at home. It's important for us to make sure that we prepare the way we want to play on game day with Morgan, and certainly with the young women being disappointed tonight. I know they're eager to get back in the gym tomorrow to get back on track.
Coach, am I looking at it the right way if I say the turnovers was the main reason why you guys had to scrap back at the end?
Yeah, there were 2 things for us: the turnovers and just a level of intensity where we had waves of highs and lows throughout the game. But definitely tonight we had 22 turnovers. Coppin had 25 points off of those 22 turnovers. And so even with that, we left too many points out there on the line. We went to the line 32 times today, and I think we hit 32 times, we hit 24. Coppin goes to the line 18 times, he hit 16. We always talk about how valuable free throws are for you, and so we'll continue to work to get better as a team in those areas. But we know our young women are beginning to recognize the things that we have to make sure we're doing a better job of. You know, it's just that it's taking a while to get it all figured out in terms of our defensive presence, offensively, where we want to go, when we want to go, and those kinds of things. But tonight, they did play at times at a very high level of energy. We've just got to maintain that spark throughout.
6:50 remaining here in regulation. They're up the floor quickly. Swales drops the ball down to Carter. Carter tries to drive to the lane, but can't get a hold of it. And now here comes Khrya Conerly up the floor. Left side, crossover dribble. She drives to the lane. Left side, good, high off the glass. And here we come up the floor. Here's Khrya Conerly. Conerly, top of the perimeter, holds on to it. Now she'll drive it to the lane, spins, tries to drop it in off the glass. Good. Khrya, 12 points for you today. Tell us a bit about your performance against this Coppin State team.
Very inconsistent, I could say. We started it really slow. We played really bad the first half, and we just got to stop trying to fight back last minute, because it doesn't always work.
Oh, down the stretch, you guys had Jessica Freeman able to knock down a pair of dramatic three-pointers. Tell us a bit about what it's like to see her get the ball and put those shots up down the stretch.
I mean, it feels good to see her hit the shots, but it's nice to have those early too, so we don't have to kind of like put so much pressure on her like at the end of the game to hit those shots. Morgan State rolling in on Monday. Tell us how you're looking forward to that game. We just got to work. We got to prepare for it, and we this hurts. These last 2 losses hurt, so we just got to get ready for this next game. Freeman now goes to Tiffany Gary, the top of the perimeter. Skip pass to the right corner to Conerly. Conerly has her pass tipped away, and now she receives it back in the right corner.
Rachel Williams, right wing, 5 on the shot clock. Now bounce pass goes to Jessica Freeman. Pull-up jumper just inside the perimeter. Good to beat the buzzer. Down by 10, here's Alexis Hines. Hines holds on to the ball, and now she kick it over to Jessica Freeman. Freeman now drives to the lane. Left hand, floater, count it. Pass down the right side, taken away. Now Conerly takes the ball away from Coppin State as they try to get the ball off the floor. Jessica Freeman, left side, Cotton. Knocks down her first three-pointer of the day. She's got 15. Now Dixon will set the offense in motion. Here's Conerly. Conerly now quickly down the left sideline. Conerly now holds onto the ball perimeter. Freeman, corner, on the way, bullseye! Jessica Freeman knocks down her second three-pointer within the final minute of play. She's got 18 on the contest now. Jessica Freeman, 18 points for you today, including 2 dramatic three-pointers down the stretch. Tell us a bit about your performance today.
It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to get the win, so that's all that matters. It's not even about my performance. We need to get the win, so it wasn't enough.
Well, for your teammates, a couple of great performances, including Raquel Davis. She had 15 points and had a double-double, including her rebounds. Tell us a bit about her play and what she was able to contribute today.
I was glad to have her back, have her to get those rebounds and have a presence in the post. We really needed that for this game, so she just we should continue to be consistent with it, and we'll be fine.
Down the stretch in this game, you guys kept fighting to get into this game, and just tremendous heart showed by this team. Tell us a bit about the play from your teammates going down the stretch.
It was nice to have teammates. It's nice to have teammates that have heart, but at the same time, we want to stop that. We are tired of fighting back all the time, so it's time for us to stop being on top and make the other teams try to fight back. So we have to reverse that.
Well, you got Morgan State coming in on Monday. Tell us how you're looking forward to that game.
As another team in the conference as well, we just have to do what we need to do. We came out not with much intense. We had to come out different, play Nccu basketball, and we really need this win.